Hi everybody, how are you? 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 How are you guys? Thank you so much for coming to my channel. It's so awesome and fantastic to have you here. My name is Lauren and my YouTube channel name is Mickey Disney Loving Mama. Try to say that 5 times fast, see what happens. It's so awesome to have you here. I'm so happy to be hanging out with you today. Thank you again so much for clicking on my channel and watching this crazy, weird, bizarre lady make Disney and Harry Potter and motherhood and lifestyle videos. So yes, thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe, leave me comments. It would mean so much to me to have your support and have you be part of this crazy and fantastic and life-changing journey that I'm on, just being in YouTube. Yeah. And if you are a current subscriber and a current viewer, thank you so much for coming back and being part of this this madness, this crazy, fantastic, incredible journey. So thank you so much. Thank you. We are in a different room. I recently uploaded another video when I unboxed a box from Lindsay from OK Disney in my basement, which is where we are right now. And we're here again. Why not? Why not? Absolutely. Why not? Why not, people? That's the question. Not why, but why not? So it's like when I look at my 3-year-old and I'm like, why wouldn't you do that? Like my husband and I are always like, of course he would do that. Why wouldn't he do that? Why wouldn't he spill water all over my 6-year-old? Why wouldn't he throw a toy out the window? Why wouldn't he do that? So anyway, I'm so happy that you're here and it's going to be an awesome video. In this video, I'm going to be opening a box that my incredible and beautiful and just kick butt friend, I love her so much. She's incredible and she is just amazing in every possible way. Her name is Meg, and she sent me a box last December. Yes, I know. Before you come at me, which obviously you can, everybody has their own opinions. But I just wanted to give a quick explanation as to why I am only opening this box right now. And just also, you should know too, I reached out to her before, and so she knows why I didn't open it when she first sent it to me. These last few months, I should say, have been very hard, just mentally and physically. I was pregnant. I had a very high-risk, difficult pregnancy, which really was quite a lot to deal with. It was just very, very, very hard on my emotions. It was just a lot, and I was just living in constant fear and just being very anxious and stressed. Because my chances of losing the baby were quite high, and that just really affected me, and I just was not in the headspace to film and record. And when you have a lot of stuff emotionally, you're just not in the frame of mind, just mentally, to want to record and kind of open yourself up and talk about life and other things that's going on and doing unboxings and so on, or at least I wasn't. I mean, again, to each their own, like I always say, but that's just how I felt and what I was going through, and just being, my life was already, my life is always so much and so much going on, just being a mom, and just taking care of my boys. So anyway, that's why I didn't open it before when she first sent it to me. Yeah, you know, that's why, basically. But I'm finally wanting to open it, to really get myself in front of the camera and being in that headspace, where I want to be here. And I actually physically have the time as well. And, you know, just to give a quick story too, and I know it's like, lady, get to the box already, but just bear with me for a minute. And I said this in my stillbirth story. If you don't know, I lost my son at 30 weeks. But losing Evers, his name is Evers, Evers Wake Edelman, really just, and I talked about this before in my video that I made for him, but losing him and going through what I went through, really just showed me now more than ever just how precious life is and how fragile life is and how I want the rest of my life to be as a mother, as a wife, as a human being, as a friend, as a YouTuber, just as a person. And what I want my life to be, what I need my life to be happy, to be a good mother, to be a loving and happy human being. And it just really kind of kicked my butt in that way to show me and to really have it up front in my face. You know, it really showed me that. And I really saw that and realized that really now more than ever, you know, how I want my life to be, how I really need to, how I really need to sit down and do what I want to do what makes me happy, do what brings love and happiness and magic into my life. And to not be afraid, you know, as much as I say, you know, I'm not going to let fear get in the way of doing what I love. It does. Sometimes it does. As much as I like to be like, you know, all huffy and puffy and being like, oh, you know, I'm not going to let, you know, fear get in the way of what I want to do, or stress or anxiety. It does. It does. And some, you know, so, and I'm done with that. I really like making videos and doing YouTube and being in social media and being here with you guys and having this peace and having this connection, is just such a beautiful part of my life. And I just love it so much. So, anyway, so losing Evers, just really made me realize that now more than ever, like how much I really love it. Like, you know, when you go through a horrible loss like that, ironically, even though you're crying and you're, you know, and you're mad and you're angry and you're so depressed, you just, you don't even know how to function. You know, there are some days, at least for me, when I was like, okay, how do I want the rest of my life to be? You know, I have 2 other boys to think about. I have 2 other boys who I love more than anything, who need their mother, who need a life full of happiness and love and magic and light and love and excitement and fun. And I need that too for me. I do. It just really kind of puts you right in the head of that. So anyway, I feel like my channel is also like mental health as well. I just realized that right now as I'm talking. It's also like a lot of like mental health, I realize. Like I go off on like spiels for like 20 minutes before I get to my actual, you know, core of the video, where I just go off and talk about like mental health too. So, but that's also important to me. So yeah. Anyway, Hopefully at least somebody is still watching. Hopefully I have at least one person still watching after these crazy videos. Oh my God. Oh man. All right. So in this video, look what Meg sent me, and I love it so much. With all the stickers. I'm so bad at, whenever I'm a part of box swaps, the boxes that I send to people are just horrible. I do such a bad job at it. And I want to do better, but I don't have like the patience or the creativity. I'm just like, put it in a box, send it off, done. But some of these boxes that I've gotten are just beyond amazing and beautiful with like stickers and the way they're gift wrapped inside. So I did begin to open this, not the actual contents inside, but I opened the box that she sent me, like the actual cardboard box. And to tell you that I am happy I'm finally getting into this box from after months of it just sitting in my closet is putting it lightly. I am beyond stoked to finally open this box. So here's a beautiful card. Oh my goodness. And let's do it. Oh, and I told you she sent this box to me in December. So it was supposed to be for the holidays, for Christmas and for Hanukkah, so hence the snow theme. But it says, hope your family's Hanukkah, we are Jewish, we celebrate Hanukkah, was wonderful. Wishing you all the beauty of the season. Thank you for your kindness, gentle calmness. She has the wrong person. Gentle calmness. And your amazingly sweet personality. Enjoy, and I don't... Meg! Enjoy, and I don't need anything else in return. Because I told her, I was like, I want to send you something. And she literally refused to give me your address. I wanted to send her something, and she's like, no, I'm not giving you your address. I'm not giving you my address. Ugh. She's so funny. Oh my goodness. What? Oh my God. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at these stunning, 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 beautiful ears. Oh my God. These are so beautiful. Look at the bow. I am a huge Dumbo fan. Huge, huge. I love the ride. I love the movie. I love the characters. There's nothing that I don't love about this movie. I have a tattoo of Dumbo and his mom on my back. I love Dumbo. I would show it to you, but it's like on my back, so I don't know how I would. But I love Dumbo. I absolutely love Dumbo. Oh my God. I'm not the biggest ear person, but sometimes you just got to. I'm not saying that I hate ears. I don't hate ears, but it's not something that I avidly, am I using that word correctly? That I actually like collect or have a huge collection, or it's not like when I go to the parks, I buy ears. But if I do get them as a gift, I am more than happy and more than thrilled to have it in my collection, 1000%. And these are just perfect. Look at these. I don't know what you would call this, but like the decoration with like the red at the end and his face and the bow and the red and the yellow and his sweet, oh my God. Oh, you probably don't want to see me that close, so let me do it this way. But look at his face and his expression. Oh my God, you guys. Tell me if you love Dumbo. I love Dumbo so much. Whenever I watch that movie, I am crying so much. These are going on my head. And these are everything. And the hat. Oh my God. And I think there's one more ear. Oh! Oh my God. These are beautiful. Oh my goodness. These are beautiful. I love Beauty and the Beast. Look at this. With the rose and the stained glass. I love this. And she makes this herself. I should have said that from the beginning. She makes this herself. So if you were looking for beautiful ears, these are just stunning. Oh, I just realized this. Look at the bow in the middle, at the bottom, with the beast castle. Oh my goodness. These are beautiful. Oh my God. And the little thing on top with the rose. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, this is just stunning. This is stunning. This is just amazing. And this goes above anything that I could have ever dreamed of. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Meg. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, look at this. This is just amazing. And the Beauty and the Beast. I love Beauty and the Beast. I love Beauty and the Beast. I was not expecting this. She told me last year that she was going to send me something in the mail. I was like, please don't. You don't have to. But I secretly was like, yes, please. Yes, please. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I'm kidding. Well, not really. But oh my goodness. And like I said, I'm not the biggest ear collector, but if you send me ears, yes, I will treasure them forever. Yes. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And it's just stunning. It's stunning. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so if you are looking for a great YouTuber, somebody that will make you laugh and smile, and great videos and great content, and just an amazing YouTuber, check out Meg. She's amazing. She's incredible. And she's just she's just a one-of-a-kind person. There's nobody else there's nobody else like her in the whole world. She is truly one of a kind, and she's just amazing. And just, oh my goodness. I'm looking at the Beauty and the Beast ears. That's why I'm like looking down below. Oh, she's incredible. Go check out her channel. Go say hi to her on Instagram. Just become like best friends with her, because everybody should want to be best friends with her, because she's just amazing and incredible. And oh my God, she's just incredible, and I love her so much. Meg, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God. And she has the best sarcasm too. Just on a side note, when we talk, I talk to her quite often. And she's so like sarcastic and funny, and she's just awesome. She's, oh God, she's so awesome. Like, I am just beyond floored that ever since being on YouTube, I've met so many, not like met like face to face, but just being on social media and on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, I've become connected and bonded and talked and met with so many people who are just so incredible and amazing and just so loving and the best kind of friends that I wish I had. And I had a horrible, like, high school, like, it was horrible. So I wish I had friends like I do now. by YouTube, that I met through YouTube, that I wish I knew them in high school. Oh my God, I'm just staring at these. These are incredible. Oh my God. Meg, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, everybody, that's it. I hope you have a awesome and fantastic and magical and just epic day. And I hope you will have a great rest of the week. And go watch Dumbo, because now I really want to watch Dumbo and Beauty and the Beast. I'm going to go watch that when I can tonight. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.